What's up, guys? This is Radillo. This is Sunset Arts. Today we're going to be reviewing Spy. I have
Jacob.
Josh Jones, a.k.a. Martian Manhunter, a.k.a. Blooper Man, a.k.a. the Half-Black Stallion.
Awesome. A lot of AKAs. Yeah, like I said, we're reviewing Spy. Let's get into our first thoughts, guys. Jones, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll talk about it. I really like this movie. I thought this was going to be a good one. I really like Melissa McCarthy as a comedian and as an actress. Her past movies, Tammy, her appearance in Bridesmaids, and even when she's on Mike and Molly, she really brings comedy to the table. And I was really looking forward to what I was going to see, especially with such a huge cast.
Walking into the theater, the only person that I knew was in it was Melissa McCarthy. I had no clue who the cast was. So I've had pretty low expectations because I'm not a very big Melissa McCarthy fan. I think on average her jokes just aren't really that funny. So yeah, I don't know.
Totally disagree with you there.
My first thoughts. Not really expecting too much. Not a big Melissa McCarthy lead on it or lead actress in her movies. I like her as a supporting actress. But other than that, yeah, I wasn't too excited about this movie. But let's go ahead and get into characters, guys. Who's in this movie?
Jason Statham's in this movie.
Who
Jude
plays-
Law's in this movie.
Jason Statham is Agent Ford.
Find is Jude Law.
Agent Fine is Jude Law.
Rose
Byrne plays Raina
Raina.
Koyakov,
Right.
the terrorist arms dealer.
And then her
Daughter.
the smaller role, Nancy, was played by, I think, Miranda Hart. Their her little
and
psychic.
Melissa McCarthy, the main character. Susan Cooper.
So now let's get into our pros and cons. Like, what did we like about it? What did we not like about it?
This movie, I'm sorry for jumping in on you.
No, go ahead. That was your time to shine.
I'll talk real quick. I really think this movie continued to be funny. Like, in its slow spots, it dropped like little small jokes that kept you interested. There was never a moment where I just wanted to like lay back and just like relax and just stare at the screen. I was like interested. Like, I'm looking forward and I want to hear what's going to happen.
Looking for the next joke.
I'm looking for the next joke. I'm waiting for something to happen next. And it had some great action too.
Yeah, it had good action sequences. It did a really good job as like a 007 spoof. You'll recognize that if you see the intro.
Yeah, definitely.
It was definitely supposed to be kind of modeled after that, at least the intro and a lot of the sequences that were going on in the film. Props to the writers. I think they did a really good job of keeping it funny, keeping the level of comedy constant throughout the entire film. A lot of times, like, the previews you see in commercials and stuff like that are, like, the highlights of the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they did a really good job in this, just keeping the comedy good the entire way through.
Definitely.
Pros for me, I think the little jokes, like to get you in between to the bigger ones, and in between scenes, there was always a joke everywhere. Really surprised me on how consistently good the jokes were, and I like dumb jokes, and this one had a lot of dumb jokes
I
in
could tell.
Definitely.
I did not
You were curled up in a
I did
ball.
I did not expect to laugh this much in this movie.
You were grabbing your kneecaps and rolling on the fucking floor. you were having a good time.
I was having a good time. It was. Another cool thing to notice, though, in the theater, there was a lot of older people. I felt like we were one of the younger
yes.
viewers there.
And not just because it's rated R, but because like people like weird like
I think people
weird
just like
people
Melissa
like Miss
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with most younger people don't like Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah,
So it was
definitely.
her being the lead was an automatic turnoff for a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not that she's bad. I just don't think
Not the best out there.
Yeah, I think she is a good support. Like Bridesmaids was like her. I think it was her coming out, and I think she's always. I think she was more of a support too. And then like Identity Thief, she was more support to Jason Bateman.
Oh no, they were co-stars, dude.
I felt like he was the lead.
They complimented each other in that movie, definitely.
But other than like this one, I think she executed it well. It's one of those dirty comedy movies I think you should go see though. But yeah, let's get into our favorite scenes then.
For me, it was anything with Jason Statham. He kind of played a parody of himself.
I like how he always ends
At least
up.
all of his normal roles.
He always ends up like, "You're gonna get up. You're always gonna get up."
he's so extreme. He's like,
He wanted to be like the one guy that just ran in there and saved the day,
Or did a
like he
ridiculous.
is in all of his other
That's right.
action films.
He wanted to do something always ridiculous to save the day too.
Right,
as well.
yeah,
That
he
was
would come
awesome.
up with all these crazy plans when there was just a really simple solution, and
Yeah.
that added a good layer to it.
What about you, Jones?
My favorite scene had to have been when they were on the plane and Melissa McCarthy bullshitted her way out of getting killed by Rose Byrne's character
Yes.
by not blowing her cover, and also when she was flying the plane, there was a lot of comic relief when she was messing around with her by going into a dive and landing the dead bodies on top of Rose Byrne, and when one of them shat herself, oh man, I was in
Because
tears.
they were dead. Yeah.
I was in tears. Yeah, you void your bowels, apparently, but we're not here talking about that.
Mine was actually one of the commercial ones. Actually, I think where she was picking on that one guy, and telling him like, I'm gonna stick my fist through your mouth and then the other one up your butt, and then I'm gonna play your heart as a accordion. That was hilarious. But her picking on that guy, I kind of sucked when he died so quickly because I was like, oh dude, this is gonna be our comic relief. We're just gonna make fun of him
Yeah,
the whole time. But then he dies. I'm like,
You gonna
Immediately,
cry?
yeah.
You gonna cry?
no. But I mean, I liked how when she got into definitely when she took control of like the mission, her like swagger and her like confidence, it like
That's
I think
true, yeah,
that's when
did
she
a-
came out. That's when it started to really pick up and get really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, another thing, in the beginning of the movie, like, we're expecting her to be, like, timid and not be able to do anything.
Yeah.
And then they show us spoiler alert, they show us the video of her in training.
Yeah.
And she's kicking ass.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it makes sense though that she's CIA trained. But it like when you're initially watching it, she's behind the desk. Why would she
Right,
be
yeah.
this
She's
amazing?
a desk jockey.
And like it's been 10 years since she's done really anything too.
True,
but, like,
true.
But like I guess it's muscle memory or something.
I think they
else.
did a really good
But
job
it's-
with like the build up of it as
Yeah.
well. Like as she like slowly starts to kind of push the boundaries of what she was supposed to be doing, which is just like a purely recon job, and she slowly starts to push the boundaries
Yeah.
and become engaged with her target.
Definitely. Got a little more awesome.
There was a really good build up throughout
Yeah.
the film.
Okay, so final thoughts. Are we gonna recommend this day? Go see it as soon as possible. It's already past day one, or wait till Netflix, wait till Redbox. What are we saying to the people?
Don't wait till Redbox and Netflix. Go pay the $12 to go see this movie in theaters. It is worth it.
$12.50.
It's a good time. $12.50 at Regal or wherever you go. It's a great movie. Go have fun.
I think it was definitely a solid movie. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. It was an above average Melissa McCarthy movie.
Definitely.
If you're not a huge Melissa McCarthy fan. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Although the average Melissa McCarthy movie is still low, but this was definitely a good one.
I would say go see it. Or go see it as soon as possible because like I like this dirty comedy stuff. Like there's not a lot out there. It's usually any of these comedy movies they usually kind of minimize it to where they have to like get people into theaters and then make it PG-13. But I love it was rated R. There's cursing. There's really dirty jokes. I kind of miss those kind of like 90s 80s movies with the comedies like being kind of dirty. This kind of brings me back to that. But yeah, go see it. What else do you want to say, Jones?
Sorry, real quick. Parents watching this review, kids like from 14 and under, maybe don't take them. There's a lot of vulgarity in this movie, and it's oh man, there's a cuss word every other sentence. So just be wary of that before you take your kids to go see this movie.
So yeah, I think we're good. This is.
Jacob?
Wait, like, share, subscribe.
I was gonna do that after this, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit, I jumped in.
You Jones.
Look at me trying to host. I ain't nobody. I'm Josh Jones.
I'm Radio. Like, share, subscribe. Go like us on Facebook. Like the channel. Like the video. Like I already said. This is Sunset Arts. We'll see you guys later.